So before I even get started, I just wanted to thank you very much for all the love and support, Ryan. We are on day 100. We have reached 100 days of posting one long form video a day, right, for 1,000 days. And we are 10% in. And yeah, man, it's amazing. We've reached a very big milestone in the journey, right? And for this video, I'm just gonna, no script. You know, when there's no script, I just kind of like to speak from the heart as I do. And it was a sort of video that I felt was necessary to do in this particular moment, right? Because a lot has sort of shifted and transitioned from the 1st of January 2026 when I started. And now I'm just in the sort of stage where it's just about getting my name out there as far and wide as possible. If you watched my previous video, you would know that I am on a PR tour. And I said to myself that for this particular quarter, I wanted to do my utmost best to PR myself and get myself out to a wider network and more people effectively. Because, you know, if you are subscribed to my Substack, and if you are not subscribed to my Substack, then please click in the description box down below and click on that link. It'll be good to have you, because I'm posting a lot more content on my Substack now, and I'm using that as a main platform to showcase and document a lot of the behind the scenes, but then also a lot of these sort of master classes and a lot more of a refined approach to me talking about the phases brand authority system and the way that I work with my clients as well. And with that, I want it to be a platform that you can also learn from. And I want it to be a place where you can join the tribe and you can join and learn all the things that I have to teach about brand authority and what that means to me, right? Which is your personal brand multiplied by your business brand multiplied by your campaign brand. When you incorporate all three of those brands together, right, that gives you a level of brand authority. Far too often, we tend to focus on just one brand, which is your personal brand. But if you are looking to develop a revenue generating brand, then you need to focus on your level of brand authority, which is across those three areas, right? And when you do that, then that makes you more visible and credible in order for you to attract your target audience, right? And when you do that, then you are in a much more better position to attract leads, which will then be able to, for you to be able to reach clients, which will ultimately lead to more revenue in your business, right? So for me, this is a amazing milestone and achievement for myself. And it's been even more interesting as well because I always speak about the importance of documentation, right? In all my videos, you would hear me referencing how important it is to document, right? But then when I talk about that, I don't just talk about the idea of documentation from the standpoint of documenting the story and the journey, right? I'm also talking about documenting data and being able to use the analytics that are available to you in order to paint a better picture of your narrative and what the actual journey is, where it's taking you, right? And with my content and what I've been able to do with it so far, it's been interesting because I've been able to break down all 100 videos to identify which ones were doing well, why they were doing well, what I need to potentially focus on more in order to get more viewership and more people subscribe to my channel. But then also looking at these sort of videos who that didn't do particularly well and then understanding why, right? And for me, that's why I talk about feedback as well. Feedback is so key. It is gold because when you are able to incorporate that feedback to make the situation better, whether it's a campaign or whether it's a particular sort of earned media outreach campaign, whatever that looks like, it's important for you to have an understanding of the data for you to understand what is effectively the things that you need to adapt and adopt in order to continue to build and to scale over time, right? So I'm going to do a video on this as well, as I actually have the numbers. I'm just crunching them down and just having a look through to see what I can share with you to kind of show you the process of the overview of how the 100 days has been for me, right? But ultimately, just to kind of give you a snapshot of that, what I have done was I broke down my sort of content into four particular areas. So one of them being the more evergreen assets. So with those are sort of content and video pieces that will are always relevant. They're relevant all year round. It's something that you would watch. Doesn't matter whether you watch this today, doesn't matter whether you watch this in 3 months or even a year. It is still content that is deemed something that is relatable and very much relevant no matter what. So it's something that you can always apply and adopt within your own time. So there's no time limit for that in particular, right? And then I also have the sort of topical news, which is another section. As I realized just looking at sort of the content I have been recording and developing, I haven't really been doing much sort of topical news. And I wanted to do that purposefully because I wanted to kind of see what the data was going to say based on me not doing that. And then if that would have made a difference based on the sort of average views that I would get per video based on the sort of topics that I'm covering. And then also another one based on more strategic partnerships or just highlighting or mentioning someone I've worked with or collaborated or someone that I endorse, right, within a particular way that I speak about within my videos and my content. And then lastly, life updates, which is videos where I sort of share my sort of updates of my life and my experiences of what I'm doing so far, building this 7-figure brand and recording and uploading daily long form content for you guys, right? So those are the four particular areas that I'm focused on. And it's quite interesting to see the data and then seeing what particular outliers were in the sort of process of me recording and uploading these 100 videos. So with this video, it's really more so just to reinforce the importance of documentation and reinforcing the importance of being able to look at your data, to read it, look at the analytics and be able to incorporate that into your strategy and understanding how you refine and develop your content strategy over time on the basis that you now have the actual data that tells the story that you need in order for you to continue to scale and to grow, right? And for me, it's more so just a opportunity just to reinforce the power of YouTube and what just doing this has done for me, really. It's been a journey that's helped me in so many various different ways, from attracting new opportunities, attracting new prospects as well, who's been able to see my videos and to see my content and have a much more clear understanding of who I am before we even get onto the sales call, right? And that is the whole point of why I developed the Phases brand authority system, because it's something that I'm building in real time and I'm documenting the whole process and the whole journey. All the wins I'm documenting, all the losses slash lessons I'm documenting, all the highlights I'm documenting, and all of that is always reinforced back into the content. And that's why I talk about that infinite content loop. When you are able to be in a position where you look at everything as content and you are able to reposition anything, whether it comes down to your day to day, whether it comes down to client work, whether it comes down to updates that you just want to have somewhere to share. I use this platform as a platform to document the journey whilst being able to showcase my expertise as well. So ultimately, I feel that if you are watching this and you are not on YouTube, you are doing yourself a big disservice, right? And if you need support and if you need help in order to develop and build your brand on YouTube, then click in the description box down below and book and apply for a Phases brand authority clarity call. It's a 30-minute call, and I will just be more than happy to help and share some information that can get you to the position of looking to build your brand on YouTube in a way that allows you to build that level of brand authority utilizing my system, right? So for me, this is just a quick video just to say thank you very much for all of you guys that supported over the months, right? It's been incredible. And I can't say that it's been easy because it hasn't, but it's been a learning curve nevertheless. And it's been an opportunity to continue to refine my skills and to develop and to just learn in real time. As I'm learning and continuing to grow, with the actual know-how that I have already, is something that I'm always able to share. And all the information that I learn and develop over time, right? If I'm not sharing it on YouTube, because I'm sharing it on Substack. Substack is where all the gold lies, right? So if you are interested as well, click in the description box down below and check out my Substack, right? And if you are interested in the additional content, right, there's private sections I'm doing where I'm putting out content that's behind the paywall, right? Video content as well, where I'm covering these videos, but on a much more insightful, in-depth take, right? So things that you can actually incorporate and apply to yourself. So if you are in the journey of building your brand and you're looking to make it a revenue generating brand, a profitable brand, then it's in your best interest to come and rock with me on Substack, because I post content there all the time. And it's content that you don't want to miss. And it's content that I don't share anywhere else. I don't share any of the content on my Substack anywhere else, because I want that to be the platform and the hub for all of those who are looking to build that level of brand authority alongside me as we get closer to the personal branding deadline, which is the 30th of November 2027, right? So on that note, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I just want to thank you very much again for all the love and support over the last few months, and very much looking forward to hitting episode 200, 300, 400, beyond. We keep going until we get to our goal of 1,000 videos, right? But in the meantime, thank you very much. If you are not subscribed already, then please do subscribe. But nevertheless, I will catch you tomorrow. Peace out and look after yourself.